sassy. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to your girl's channel. A long time since, let me stop. What am I talking about? I don't really do, okay, what am I trying to say, bitch? I really don't do sit down videos anymore, and it's kind of weird when I do them because it's like, what do I say? How do I start this off? But I just felt like y'all been wanting the content, so like, get a girl something to connect with, okay? That's what it's giving, okay? If y'all can hear my washer and dryer, don't mind it. I'm gonna try to shut my door. Hold on. Basically, I haven't really, I really don't do this on my channel. I was like, let me get a girl something they can relate to, talk to them, have a little one-on-one. Baby, it's 1:34 in the morning. Do not tell me I don't love y'all. Do not tell me I don't love y'all, because I actually have to film this video and I have to film 2 other sponsor videos. So don't tell me I don't love y'all. It's 1:34 in the morning. And that's crazy to me, because why am I up? Today's video, as you can tell by the title, we having like a little girls talk, kind of like a girls talk, mommy talk, really for the moms out there, the young moms, the single moms, the teen moms, the older moms, whatever mommies out there. Because lately I just been noticing like what my focal audience is, and it's mostly moms, young moms, and yeah, it's just a lot of moms on this channel, okay? It's just like, you know what, let's just do a video about, me being a mom, everything motherhood wise, me being a young mom, me being a teen mom, and a single mom at one point, like all that. And I just really want to just have that discussion with y'all, because sometimes like I see y'all going like crazy with the paragraphs and the DMs, and I can't reach out to all of y'all. So I think this video would be a perfect video for us to have like a mommy discussion. So if you want to like really enjoy this video and really just talk about some real deal stuff, grab your popcorn, grab your tea, grab your wine, grab something, baby, a pizza, something, and let's vibe, because I know all the mommies out here can relate to everything I'm about to say. And it's just, I don't know, I just feel like I wanted to do this type of video just to really reach out to my mommies out there and my mom group that actually supports me on this channel. So with that being said, if you have anything negative, if you do not like this type of content, if you are against single moms, if you are against people having kids out of wedlock, or whatever the case may be, please exit left. This is not the video for you, because you will get blocked and added to the block list. Okay, yeah, yeah, make sure that you with good vibes over here, good energy, and all about positive advice, because this is the safe place for my people. So if you with the negativity, you gonna get kicked out, okay? With that being said, if you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'm literally trying to hit 30K subscribers before my birthday. My birthday is February 5th, so please, baby, make that happen, because I just need to hit that 30K. I want to see it. That would be the best birthday gift ever, is to hit 30K. With that being said, we are finna go straight into this video, get straight into it, to the juicy topics. I literally have my pajamas on, and I just got out the shower too, so I just feel really good right now. So I don't even know how this video is gonna really go, because I didn't write any notes. I didn't put anything that I really want to talk about. I was just like coming up with things to really film, and this is just gonna be going off the top of my brain. This video is a little bit unorganized. I'm gonna try to organize it up, but bear with me, y'all. The very first thing that I do want to talk about, because it's the first thing that I experienced being a mom, is teen pregnancy. I think I really want to talk about teen pregnancy, the pros, the cons. It's not a lot of pros, obviously, but I do want to talk about it because I had 2 of my kids, 3. One of them almost didn't. One of them was like almost pushing 20, but not. Oh no, was I 20? I don't don't know. I had either, I know I had 2 for sure. 2 or 3 of my kids were, I was a teen mom. So I just want to kind of start that off because that's how I actually started my channel. If you guys are OGs, you guys know that I was doing like teen mom vlogs, and I was showing my babies and all that stuff. So yeah, let's just talk about teen pregnancy and my views on it, and advice, tips I can give my young girlies out there, because honestly I feel like it's not talked upon as much, and it's also very much so, it's frowned upon, yes, and I get it, but there's no advice. Like I feel like when people already are in situations that are looked down upon, there's never any good advice that come out of it, because there's just so many people ready to throw jabs, or there's so many people ready just to shoot them down without giving them uplifting advice. Me, I got pregnant at 16. I had my daughter at 16. I was going on 17, and I would say I got pregnant at one of the lowest point of times in my life. I was very suicidal around the time that I got pregnant with my daughter. I was battling depression. I was going through it with family, feeling all alone, feeling left alone. I really had a lot going on as a 16-year-old. I know my child was sent to me as a second chance to live again, and I say this all the time, like my daughter was literally given to me so I can get another second chance to live again, because I felt like I had nothing left to live for. Circumstances that I was put in, how fast, that quickly I had to grow up before the freaking baby. It was just a lot of stuff that I went through at that very young age that I don't really talk about, and a lot of people wouldn't understand. But me battling depression, being suicidal, like I said, I feel like I asked God to give me a reason to live again, reason to live for, somebody to live for, because I had nobody. Nobody, literally. There was nobody in my mental support group. There was nobody that was like motivating me. There was nobody that was telling me they love me. Like, you gotta think, I came from a really dark place, and a lot of people don't really see it as that because they're outsiders looking in. But every time I try to vocalize this, it's always been shot down as if I've had this like magnificent life, and I did not. Okay, I went through stuff too, and just not having a father around, being in an affectionate household, not having how was your day, are you doing okay, I love you, giving hugs, kisses. I was never in an affectionate upbringing home, and I think that kind of affected me emotionally. Like, even at this age that I am at, as a 22-year-old woman, I can sit here and say that has affected me, because in my adult life I don't really show affection. And sometimes I blame it on my zodiac sign, because I'm an Aquarius, baby, and Aquarius we're very nonchalant. But I think it's even worse because I did not grow up with affection, that I can just show that I don't care very easily. Or not even just show, I'll care, but I don't know how to express it, so it comes off even more nonchalant than what it actually is. So I have a hard way of doing that, and I'm trying to break generational curses, because with my kids I try to be very hands-on, being vocal about our feelings, disciplining them a different way, asking them how their day is, being more affectionate, because at the end of the day, kids start to see who is showing affection to them, and they start to realize when you get older, dang, it was never that hard, or dang, I can run to my mom about this because I know she's going to support me and she's going to understand, you know, certain things. So moral of the story is, my upbringing wasn't the best as it could have been. It's not the worst, because I done had friends that have been through so much more than me, but I definitely did not have the best. Okay, with that being said, to go straight into the teen pregnancy topic, my experience being a teen mom was different, and I feel like my child motivated me to go harder. And if you are in that situation as a teen mom, your child should be your number one priority, and it should make you want to go harder, because not only are you having a child at a very very young age, which I do not support teen pregnancy. Baby, you should not be, look, take it from somebody that done had kids as a teen mom. Don't do it. You are a teenager. It's so much better to do it without kids than to do it with kids, because yes, we are working harder at something, but why would you want to work harder? You got to work smarter, not harder. So avoid it at all costs. If you are trying to get pregnant, which I've never intentionally tried to get pregnant as a teenager, if you're trying to get pregnant as a teenager, please do not do it. It's not, no, I do not glamorize teen pregnancy, but I'm gonna tell it like it is. That's just that. But back to what I was saying, I feel like teen pregnancy has so many downhills of judgments and all this other stuff that you have no choice but to prove everybody wrong, because you are already set in stone into this stereotype that you are a young mom, you don't know what the hell you're doing, you're probably not gonna graduate, you're probably gonna be on Section 8, low income, food stamps, government assistance for the rest of your life, and you ain't gonna make it. Moral of the story, that is literally the stereotype they paint on teen moms. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. You have to be better than that. You have to know that, okay, this is the stereotype, this is where I want to be. I don't want to be here, I want to be above here, so I'm gonna prove them wrong. So a lot of people are saying like, oh, you ain't gonna graduate. Baby, I got my high school diploma and everything. Like, I enrolled myself into online school and I did the damn thing, and I did graduate. I was working when I was 16. I was pregnant, getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, catching two buses to get to work, working 8-hour shifts at JCPenney's. Baby, I was making my money, because one thing about it is I was never going to be called broke either. So I wasn't going to be a broke teen mom, and I was definitely not going to be a dumb teen mom. I was going to graduate and get my diploma. Started doing nails. I had my little entrepreneurship going on. So I always try to beat that stereotype that was always put in place on me, you know? I think the biggest downfall that I hate seeing, and that I hated seeing when I was a teen mom, because my peers were also becoming teen moms, which is like kind of sad, but a lot of us was just having babies very young, in my town where I lived at, in my hometown at least. And I would see the other girls be out partying all the time, drinking, and I'm not the partying type. I'd rather stay at home, baby. Never having their kids, their baby is always with the grandma. I feel like those are the ones that, I'm sorry, I'll look down on you like, girl, what is you doing? You pinning your baby on your mama, you sat here and had this baby. You pinning this baby on your grandma, and you sit here and had this baby. So those are the ones that give us the bad rep, because I feel like there's a lot of them that don't want to take care of their priorities. They still want to live their teenage lives. But you have to realize that once you decided to lay down, have a baby, it don't matter what age you are, you have to start stepping up for your responsibility, because at the end of the day, now you're going to be looking like a deadbeat mama, a neglectful mama, and that's not cute. Just so you can go party, have sex with a whole bunch of boys. I done seen it all, y'all. Like, I done seen it all, and it's sad. And it's two types of teen moms. There's teen moms that go out and do an amazing job for their kids, that beat the statistic, and then there's one that meets the, not the statistic, beat the stereotype, and then there's one that is exactly the damn stereotype. So just always think about it in that aspect, that even though I'm a teen mom, you want to look at it like, I'm going to be better than that stereotype. I'm going to do everything they said I couldn't do. Not drop out. I do not recommend nobody to drop out. Literally what I did, when I got pregnant, I found online schools that was in my state that I could apply to and attend. And I unenrolled myself from my regular high school and put myself into online school. So once I put myself into online school, remember, I was 16 years old enrolling myself into school. Isn't that crazy? But once I put myself into online school, they sent me a computer. I did my assignments, so that way I can be able to work and also do school. So I could do school because I did online school. I could do online school like after I get off work. I don't have to do it in the morning and check in, you know. So it worked out for the best of both worlds. Do not drop out. Get your high school diploma. If you did drop out and it's too late to get your high school diploma, get your GED. I'm trying to tell you, GED or a high school diploma, you're gonna feel accomplished because it's gonna feel like you didn't give up. And I hate when people give up because they feel like they have to drop out, and you don't. You really don't. You have a way of being able to still do school. In my hometown, at least, we had alternative schools that you were able to bring your damn kid to school. I wasn't going to that school at the time. Well, I never went to that school, but I didn't want to go to that school. But I'd rather just do online school and be able to work. So yeah, my advice is to never drop out. To get a job, okay? Get a job because you're going to need some money, okay? I worked at JCPenney's for 2 years and that was my main income, okay? And I just feel like if you're going to be pregnant as a teenager, work. Some teenagers, they just sit there and be pregnant. And reality hits them after like they had a baby. Like, who gonna buy the formula? Who gonna buy the diapers? Who gonna buy the clothes? Because all this stuff gonna end up running out. You gotta have a job. You don't want to rely on relatives sending you stuff. Get a job. You are a teenager. You are able to get up and be physically capable to get a job. So don't drop out. Graduate. Get your high school diploma. Do online school if you have to. Get a job. 3, be a good mother. Take care of your baby. Love on your baby. If it's anything that you did not receive as in your childhood, give it to your child. If there's anything that you learned from your childhood that was good, positive, uplifting, give it to your child. Because our kids are a reflection of us, and they're going to grow up to see exactly what we did and what we made, so what we did try so hard to do. And yeah, it's just gonna pay off, y'all. So as far as teen pregnancy, that is my advice. That's my experience with it. I do not recommend nobody to be a teen mom at all, but you know, stuff happens and it happens, period. So that topic was an arm and a leg in itself. So the next topic is being a single mom. Went through that phase of being a single mom, and let me just say what I've experienced being a single mom and advice that I want to give y'all. So from my experience, I think I was trying to hold on to a family because I never really had a family, like a mom and a dad type of thing. If I did, it was very toxic and I saw a lot that I shouldn't have seen. And I was trying to hold down me and my baby daddy, my very first baby daddy, the one I have 2 kids with. Me and him, I was just trying to, like, I had family in my ear saying y'all need to make it work. So I'm just trying to make it work. I'm just really just trying to make it work for us and the kids. And it can be very toxic. You may think you're trying to help your kids by being in a 2-parent home. Whole time you are destroying them and preparing them for disaster mentally. Because now you gonna have kids like that and always see you guys arguing, or it can be some people relationships with their baby daddy is crazy, very toxic, and it's not healthy for the kids. So I started realizing, like, okay, this is not it. So I'm gonna be a single mom. I'm going to do this, and I'm gonna step away from this relationship and just do the single mom thing. Biggest thing that I did not want to do, but I had to do it for the sake of my kids. I And honestly, being a single mom has showed me how to be a better mother, because you start to really be more hands-on, more interactive with your kids, especially when they had that two-parent household. You start to realize that you have to be more hands-on with them. You have to see things differently. And it really made me stronger and more independent, I would say, because when I was with the kid's dad, I was more so relying on him. I would work, but he would pay all the bills. He would do all the the hard work and stuff. But being a single mom, having my own place and taking care of my kids opened doors for me to see and build, open doors for me. And then it also made me stronger. Certain situations, certain things make you stronger and build you up for the future. Because if I probably wouldn't have went through what I went through in that breakup, I probably would be still weak. I was very weak. I didn't know, I wasn't even driving. I feel like, I hate to say it this way, but I feel like a lot of insecurities and a lot of control in that relationship affected me for learning how to drive. Nobody wanted to teach me how to drive. And once I left that relationship, I bought me a car and learned how to drive. Sometimes certain relationships handicaps you and it doesn't let you grow. So me being a single mom, I definitely say I have grown into a woman. I went from this little girl, this little teenager, to a woman, a grown woman. I understand bills now. I understand how to budget. I understand that this is real. Life is real. It very much so made me into the woman that I am today. So yeah, being a single mom is very hard because, like I said, it comes with pros and cons. You do grow in the aspect of you learn new things and you're constantly being able to develop this strength of being a stronger woman. But there's also cons, like waking up to the kids. I can't look over to their dad and be like, can you go get the kids, or can you go change his diaper, or can you take the kids to the park, can you take the kids to school, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z. It's nowhere meeting in the middle. It's all you if they're with you for the day. It sucks, but it is what it is. It's something you do eventually get used to, but it's something that I don't want to be accustomed and live that entire lifestyle with. I don't want to be a single mom my whole entire life. Basically, the cons of it is, you got to do a lot of stuff by yourself. There's a lot of mothers, single mothers out there that deal with deadbeat baby daddies. Fortunately, I don't have to deal with that. I don't go through the whole deadbeat. They get their kids, they take care of their kids. I don't have to deal with the deadbeat stuff. I thank God for that. One thing I will say, if I do have more than one baby daddy, I did not choose deadbeat baby daddies. But I hate that for the girls that have they baby daddy just don't take care of their kids. They bitter and hurt and don't care. I think that's horrible. I couldn't give you advice on that because I never went through it, but all I can really say is you reap what you sow, and anybody that doesn't take care of their kids is not ever going to look the grass is never going to be greener on the other side for them. They might look like they live in lavish, but I'm trying to tell you, anybody that doesn't take care of their kids, something that their bloodline is in, baby, the grass will never be greener. It may look good, it may sound good, it may be good for a little minute, but it will never ever be greener on the other side. Their karma is coming. It's not too much advice I can really give you about that, but just put them on child support. But I don't know, I just feel like that's sad and it's unfortunate, because why would you want to be a deadbeat parent? Why? This is literally your child. I think also what comes with it is being able to have a support system. If you don't have the right support system, baby, you are screwed. Because if my kid's dad were deadbeats, I would be so financially screwed. I would be so screwed mentally, physically, everything, because I literally don't really have a strong support system. If their dad didn't get them, who was going to watch my kids while I go to work? I don't have a strong support system. I have a support system, but it's not as strong based as I see a lot of other people families. So I will say, if you don't got the support system, it is 10 times harder. Because I seen a post on Facebook which made so much sense to me, and it's like literally the truth. Family will literally tell you, well, your support system slash family will literally tell you they can't watch your kids, or they won't help you or support you, but then get mad when you can't get a job or you can't work, or they'll tell you you need to work more, but you're not trying to help me. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if you don't have a support system, it literally puts you 10 steps back, because it's so hard, especially when you have little kids. They're not in school yet. It's like you gotta make some things shake, and you gotta work around a lot of stuff. Okay, y'all, that's my experience as being a single mom, and my advice I would say is keep going. There's gonna be days you're gonna have mental breakdowns. There's gonna be days where you're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm not feeling it today. There's gonna be days when you're just like overstimulated, and that's every mom. But as far as being a single mom, you're more overstimulated than an average mom, because you're doing it all by yourself. Take a breather. You need at least one day that's called mommy me day, where you don't have your kids, you don't have nobody, it's just you. You do something that's catering to you, like getting your nails done, your feet done, your hair done, your lashes done, whatever it is that you like to do. Do it one day out the week. Otherwise, you will mentally drive yourself insane. I don't watch women growing up as well. I don't watch women drive themselves insane because they don't take a mommy day. You cannot be mommy 24/7. That will mentally drain you. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody can be a mommy 24/7. You will be overstimulated. It's going to mentally drain you. It's going to become too much. But just know, being overstimulated is normal. I think a lot of moms, they are so hard on themselves because they feel like they're not doing enough. And it's always when we feel like we're not doing enough, but our kids are looking at us like we're superheroes. And I learned that we kind of discredit ourselves a lot, and we're really doing above average for our kids. So my thing is, for anybody that's a single mom out there, even if you're a regular mom, take you a mommy me day. You're definitely going to need that mommy day, because baby, if you don't do that, you're gonna mentally drive yourself insane, period. Take a me day. So yeah, we talked about teen pregnancy, being a single mom. My next stage would be just being a mom in general. Others really don't get a lot of credit. It's almost like, let's talk about it. I feel like society, especially men, I think they put like, well, you're a mom, you're supposed to go through that. You're a mom, you're supposed to do that. And it's almost like, well, damn, I know I'm supposed to do it, but there's certain things that I don't really have to do, but I do it. And I don't even get credit or get approval or appraisal for just doing a great job at it or being good at it, because quite frankly, there's a lot of bad moms out here, believe it or not. I don't even get the, and I think, okay, so I was just talking about this too with somebody. I was like, it's crazy because a mom and a dad can do the same exact thing, but as soon as they see a man doing it, as soon as they see a mom doing it, it's like, well, you a mom, that's what you're supposed to do, duh. But as soon as they see a man, it's like they are the best dad in the world. That's what he's supposed to do too. He's a parent too. And this is, oh, I'm glad I just brought this up, because this is like literally up for debate for me, because I can literally scroll on Instagram on my phone and see a man carrying his child, holding his child, and everybody's like, oh my god, he's such an amazing dad, he's such a good dad. He's literally just holding the damn baby. I do that all the time. I don't get the same approval, I don't get the same praise like him. He's feeding the baby with the bottle. I do that every day. Shit, sometimes I use my boob. So it's just like, I feel like it's so double standard, and I feel like it's not fair, because moms do not get the respect that we need, y'all. Like, we do not. No way in hell that me and my child's father can do the same exact thing, but he's gonna get a praise, like he's an amazing dad, he does this, because you know why? Society has normalized that fathers are not, like, if he's in the child life, he's a great dad. You can be in a child life and be a bad parent. You can watch a child and still be a bad parent. Just because he gets his kids does not mean he's a bad parent. I mean, does not mean he can't be a bad parent. Oh, that really irked me, because you may have posted a picture with their child or a video or anything, and they're the best dad of the year. I posted a picture with my kids. That's just her and her kids. No type of credit whatsoever. Like, we can never express our frustrations, especially when we're overstimulated or we need a break. It's almost like, well, you had them kids, now you gotta deal with it. You had, like, what? I hate people like that. Like, I ain't gonna, let me stop for YouTube demonetize me, but I strongly dislike people like that, because just because I had these kids, I cannot express to you that I need a break. Just because I had these kids, I can express that I'm overstimulated. Just because I had these kids, that means I have to put up with everything by myself that comes with it. I can't get a breather, I can't get help, I can't express that this is hard. And don't let you be a single mom saying this, well, you should have got married first. But I know a lot of married motherfuckers that take care of them kids by themselves, and their husbands out doing whatever. So, or their husbands not even just out doing whatever, their husbands always at work and they're still doing it by themselves. They might as well be a single parent. The rant, I'm glad I said that too. I brought that up. I feel like if you're not literally married to your child's father, you're literally by society about to get torn apart. You're gonna be torn apart to pieces. They do not like seeing that. They do not like seeing that, especially religious people. I'm very spiritual, I'm not religious, but a lot of religious people, baby, if you ain't married, you have all these kids out of wedlock, they finna tear you up in pieces. They gonna throw you out, chew you up, spit you out, and go about their day, because they do not like seeing that. It's just, I feel like being a mom overall is a very hard job. Respect anybody that's a good mother that take care of their kids, because it is not easy. We're human too. We have mental illness days, we have depression too. I think people forget that, well, them your kids, you had them, so you got to deal with it, and they forget reality of it all, that yes, I know I have to deal with my kids, I know I had them. They forget that depression is real, being overstimulated is real, suicide is real, postpartum is real, all this stuff is real. Being a mom is tough, y'all, and honestly, being a mom has showed me so much, but being a mom has taught me so much lessons. And I feel like I've been learning ways to cope with certain things, especially when I'm overstimulated. I just try to get myself back together and check. I will literally drive myself insane trying to be a mom all the time. And I know I'm an amazing mother. I feel like this platform God has gave me, and I always express this, because a lot of people, sometimes they come on here, they're like, well, why are you even promoting this, or like, why are you even making videos like this? This is not a good thing. And it's not even that. It's just, I know my life is also somebody else's story. My life can be somebody's lesson. My life can be somebody's motivation. My life can be somebody's support. And I know God, first of all, God writes your story before he even puts you on here. God writes exactly how it's gonna play out, what's gonna happen, and what he wants you to do on this here earth. Place me on this here earth to motivate any mother out there, any young mother, teen mother, whoever mother, your mama, my mama, our mamas, okay, grandmamas, all that. I feel like God has put me on this earth to share my story, especially now that I have this platform. That's what he wants me to do, and he wants me to show everybody out there to, one, have faith in God, believe in him, trust him for the most part, and two, you got this. As a mom, you got this, no matter what type of mom you are. I just feel like I'm living my story, and I want y'all to know exactly the real, raw, uncut of everything. I don't want to sugarcoat nothing. I just want y'all to genuinely love me, and also just understand that everything is realistic over here. I go through stuff too. I have mental breakdowns. I'm overstimulated. Sometimes Tatum may really overstimulate me for the day because he has autism, and him being autistic has really changed the way I view things. I really do love and enjoy motherhood. I really love it with everything I do. Like, I really want to go hard for my kids. Everything I did not have growing up, I want to give it to my kids. I don't want them to ever experience what I experienced, living in the projects, living in a homeless shelter, not having this, not having that, not having an affectionate family, not having like family like traditions and stuff. I want them to experience what I didn't get to experience, like a really good, healthy childhood. And that's really what it is. That's really what it's about. That's the focal point of it all. I love being a mom. I don't care who has anything negative to say. I love being a mom. Like, being a mom is really cool. Your kids are characters. I have 3 little characters in my house, and one that's growing in this belly of mine. So I'm always constantly seeing like different changes. I'm able to see them take their first steps, crawling, walking, going to school, starting school, and it's just interesting, and it's an amazing experience. So yeah, y'all, it sums up today's video. I really was just talking, but I just wanted to have this little heart to heart with y'all, with my mommy friends out there, my mommy aunties, you know, stuff like that. And just have some more bonding time. Let me know what y'all opinions are on anything that I discussed in the video. Anything y'all want to talk about. Is 2:14, so yeah, y'all, I need to get to bed. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I'll catch y'all on my next one. I love y'all so much. Bye.